Hello friends, welcome back to This is the Police. Freeburg mail truck missing. Girl sets house fire to watch firefighters. Well, that's a bit morbid. Nursing home to get cable TV. Well, about fucking time. What's Robespierre got to say? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Okay. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. That seems to be our clue for the day. Blues for Mr. T by Bob and Len Barnard. Okay. Lots of results for requests. We can improve the SWAT team. Increase their efficiency. We can hire a detective. We don't want to at the moment, but it's nice to know we can. We can hire another cop. We don't want to at the moment, but it's nice to know we can. And we now earn 1,933 per week. Get 10,000 from a sale of jewellery, which we're taking ourselves. And there's an assault at the milk factory. Factory worker Vitaly Samsonov quarrelled with the head of the plant and attacked him. Colleagues called the police, but are afraid to intervene because Samsonov is as strong as an ox. He took us all by surprise. You know he's not as strong as? A dream team. Disorderly conduct at the dump. About 24 Amish men chased everyone out of the city dump and blocked all access. The Amish community claims that the land belongs to them, and as evidence they're presenting a handwritten document. An eyewitness reports that they're not behaving very peaceably, but there are hardly any weapons aside from a few pitchforks. Purdy, Nordlander, Godbomber, Krause, Guy. You take the paddy wagon, and you get over there. Okay, so we had a fairly busy start to the morning, but it seems to have settled down a bit now. Vitaly Samsonov is holding the plant manager over a vat of milk. The manager is crying and kicking his feet, then he wets his pants. Jesus Christ, don't pee in the milk! Children drink that. Take aim at the perp. Release the hostage immediately. Jesus Christ, don't pee in the milk. Children drink that. Let's make them laugh. And lo and behold, it works. I don't think that could have gone wrong, to be fair. The Amish dump situation is more serious than they thought, so Simpson and Grant get their first action of the day. Reckless endangerment at the zoo. We're going to wait for the dream team to come back to deal with that one. We've received numerous calls from visitors at the local zoo who saw a drunken zoo employee open the cheetah cage. The dangerous cats are running amok and have started to attack people. You know who they're not going to attack? Fucking Stovall. The guy's a monster. Noise complaint at the cemetery. Well, we've got 20 something seconds to deal with that. Report on disorderly conduct at the dump. No harm, no foul. Report on the reckless endangerment. Offender escaped. Oh my goodness. And civilian killed. Wow. Guys, the dream team have let us down. I don't even know what to do. I don't know how to deal with this. Guys, Noise complaint at the cemetery. The caretaker at the cemetery reported strange sounds coming from the crypt. I'm afraid it's the dead finally come back. These are dark days. No, I think it's more likely to be mice. You're getting 2 cops for that one. Purdy and Simpson. Armed robbery at the LifeWire store. A man wearing a ski mask entered the LifeWire consumer electronics store. He pulled out a gun and demanded all the money, and the most expensive toaster. The store security guard was fast on his feet, and managed to knock the gun out of the robber's hands, but then he grabbed a sales assistant by the throat, and he's threatening to strangle her unless his demands are met. I think that was Baloney's fault. So we're going to give them Guy as well. Because, you know, they couldn't babysit one newbie. Let's give them a second. Perhaps Tony Baloney isn't quite as good as a cop as his name would suggest. A firefight at the Rubinovich Casino. But first, a man in a ski mask is in the middle of the store, holding a girl by her throat and yelling at the employees. Pull a gun on him, make it clear that he'd better give up. Try to sneak up behind the suspect. Calm down, let go of the girl, and just leave. Nope. Pull a gun. The man releases the girl and starts to run, then enters a room with a bunch of refrigerators and disappears. Expand the search to the entire store. Check all the refrigerators. Come out or else. Check all the refrigerators. Nice, a quick return to form for Dream Team. Let's check out the firefight at the Rubinovich Casino. A gang stormed the casino and went straight for the utility room. The eyewitness who called the police said he heard gunshots, and then the gang members started carrying out some boxes. This is a job for everyone in the precinct. Nordlander, Godbomber, Grant, Krause, SWAT team, Paddy Wagon. Noise complaint at the cemetery. The door to the vault opens, and there's a rustling down in the darkness. Hey, is someone alive down there? Shine a flashlight. Blindly feel your way downstairs. Let's shine a flashlight. 2 homeless men jump out of the darkness. They're carrying a shovel and some jewellery. It seems they don't want to give up their plunder so easily. You there, throw down your shovel or we'll bury you. Use the taser or hit them with a nightstick. Let's hit taser. Taser's always the safer option. We did find jewellery, which of course we're going to sell on. So this is my 3rd video being recorded today. Just thought I'd give you that little insight into my recording habits. I do tend to record these in chunks. Vehicular accident in Chinatown. The owner of a grocery saw a car drive onto the sidewalk and knock over a girl who was playing with her roller skates. Then the bastard stopped, waited a second, then backed up over the child again. I've heard that's how the Chinese do it back home, but are we really going to let them get away with it here? No. Because in China, they don't have the Dream Team. Report on the firefight. Nordlander, Godbomber, Krause, Grant, SWAT team and Paddy Wagon all went to that one. And they came back with some automatic weapons. Okay, imprisonment at Debbie's Special Cafe and prostitution at Kevin's Throat Bar. Deal with the prostitution first. Frank Zucker reports a young blonde in a short red dress approached him at the bar and offered to go to bed with him for cash. I've never laid down with a whore, can you believe this bitch? Yeah, I can. Purdy, Simpson, Guy. 24 seconds for the... Oh, Mr. Boyd. Have you prepared the corpses I asked for? No, I haven't. Your sound effects are interesting, but no, I have not. Vehicular accident in Chinatown. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. We can answer the imprisonment at the special cafe. A man with a strong Spanish accent said that a dozen people are being held against their will in the basement of a cafe. The hostess seeks out needy immigrants, gains their trust and promises mountains of gold, then imprisons them and makes them work around the clock for stale food. According to the man who called, he was one of the slaves, but he managed to escape. The woman also has 5 armed guards who regularly beat up the least productive workers. Jesus. Right, Nordlander, Cod Bomber, Grant, Krause. Take a paddy wagon. Off you go. Purdy, Simpson and Guy are on their way and indeed have... The blonde is Frank Zucker's ex-girlfriend. She'd come to the bar with her friends and Frank saw her and decided to teach her a lesson. We should be fucking arresting Frank Zucker for wasting police time. No new frames on the hit and run. Jesus, I'm not enjoying that. New frames on drug possession. We have 6 now. We can maybe do this. Dante Gambino is an old and reliable employee at the Itala funeral home. His job is to import and distribute drugs. The cocaine is stored in a metal urn normally used for ashes. The office is open 8 till 8. The goods are brought through the main entrance after closing time. So, night time. Okay. A truck filled with urns comes twice a month. The driver moves the boxes filled with product inside the funeral home. The drug-filled urns are stored in a fireproof cabinet in the office of Federica Laterza, the owner of the whole operation. Dante Gambino keeps a key to her office, which he wears on a big chain with a lot of other keys. Okay, so the difference between that photo and that photo is the keys on a chain. So it's definitely that one. Big metal urn. That's a truck or a van. It seems to be a truck. Okay. It's this one. Right, so here are our frames, I think. We have... It's night time. We have the truck coming up. It could just... Yeah, it could just as easily be that van. The suspect is Dante Gambino, an old Italian who has worked his whole life in the funeral business. Okay. Right. Stovall, Robbins and Bologna. Maybe I'll be going out to this one. 4 police officers entered the nightclub. This is police impersonation at Lucifer in the Sky with Lizards nightclub. I like it. 4 police officers entered the nightclub and started arresting people for having fun. They bullied the girls, and when the guys got angry, they beat them up and humiliated them. One of them put a gun into a patron's mouth and shouted at the others. Another cop knocked out a man's front teeth with the butt of his gun. The club manager has serious doubts that these are even real police officers, and suspects one of his competitors might have sent them over to cause trouble. How long do we have to react to this? A few seconds. We're going to wait for Purdy and Simpson to get back. Oh shit, okay.
Looks like we have a situation.
The police found a secret tunnel into the basement and descend into a very dark and smelly room. A man notices the police, shouts something, and quickly disappears inside. Climb up, find the cafe owner, chase the man, turn on the flashlight and inspect the room. Turn on the flashlight, inspect the room. The police are taking enemy fire. Pull out the pepper spray and attack. Return fire. Duck into the next room and pray the bullets miss. Return fire.
7-11.
That is definitely a Yep, all done. Whew. That was the first time we've really shot at anyone. But I feel like it was well deserved. Okay, we were waiting for Purdy and Simpson to get back to go along with the Dream Team. Guy as well we can send. So 6 officers to that one. We're actually not going to have time here. Damn, that was unfortunate. Could maybe have left Guy and Baloney to go with Beasley to... Okay, fair enough. Situation more serious than they thought, so... Nordlander and Godbomber get to go. And we're well past the end of the day here. But they're not getting to go anywhere before this situation's covered. Police impersonation report. Does not appear to be anyone dead here. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. You know, apart from the guy who had his fucking teeth knocked out, I guess. Yeah, a strange definition of the word unharmed. Anyway, we'll end day 65 there. Won't even look at shift B because we know it's A-OK. And we'll get a cutscene. A lot of knocking on the door.
Mr. Boyd, I am Agent Avrahami, and this is Agent Roberts. You'll have to come with us.
What now? Oh, please get dressed, Mr. Boyd. We'll wait for you in the car. Mr. Boyd, did you hear what I said?
You know what? You boys can go to hell. I'm not going anywhere. Not right now, at least. You can come down to the police station during regular hours. You can't just come to my house while I'm sleeping, pull me out of bed without any breakfast. Right now, the only place I'm going is back to bed. I'm closing the door now, and if you...
Jack, what's all this? I told everyone what a great sport you are and how fun it would be to play a little joke on you. Where's your sense of humor gone?
Ethan, it's 5 in the morning. At this hour, the only thing that'll get me laughing is one of you feds slipping on a banana peel.
Well, what'd I tell you? He's such a joker.
You're getting old, Ethan.
You're getting fatter, Jack.
And you're getting boring.
And you're getting fired.
Fine. You win.
But you're still a snappy dresser, Jack. As I'm sure you can guess, we've got an assignment here in Freeburg. Come on, let's go. We'll fill you in at the scene. Oh, and I really am glad to see you, Jack. You have no idea.
Jack meets an old friend. Okay.
Meet Jack. And this is Agent Suresh, Agent Kumaro, Agent Alice, and Agent Dixon.
Jeez, how many men did you bring?
11 people on my team, plus 2 heads, but they're still asleep at the hotel. We got to Freeburg a couple hours ago. Actually, I was asked not to communicate with the local police, at least until the press conference, but, well, you're a friend. And by the way, you're lucky you didn't have time for breakfast.
Oh shit. Gonna be a gruesome scene.
Now, the press are calling him the Dentist. Just like every other fucking maniac, he's got his own stupid nickname. We spent 19 years chasing this guy.
Okay.
The MO is always the same. He kills young women in a small town, drops out of sight, and then reappears on the other end of the country with a fresh set of victims. He kills without hesitation, stuns the victim, then strangles her while she's unconscious. And that's when things get fun. He uses a power tool to ream out the dead girl's mouth. For 5 years, we've heard nothing. That's the longest break he's ever taken. Then 6 hours ago, we got a crazy anonymous tip that the dentist was in Freeburg, and he'd already committed his first murder. They even told us the address of the house. Looks like our anonymous tip came from the dentist himself, but that hasn't been verified yet. Oh, Dixon, don't go anywhere. So, Jack, listen. Dixon will take you to the station. You can bring your people up to speed. I'm looking forward to full cooperation, and it would be great if you could bag a criminal like this before you retire. A nice farewell. You know what I'm saying, Jack?
Yeah, a nice farewell.
And Dixon, Mr. Boyd will tell you where to take him. Come on, look alive. You're the police chief's driver today, if that's good enough for you. I'll come around to see you tonight. Buy us some beers, huh? But not that piss you normally drink. That stuff gives me wicked heartburn.
So Palmer seems like an alright guy. Probably gonna stab us in the back before long. Shift B, Ozaki, cop extraordinaire, with Pongdana, who's maybe fallen slightly out of favour, but you know, he's still great. And the rest of them, shall we say. So, starting the day. We didn't get any breakfast, so we'll go for the one that looks like breakfast. Serial murder, residential area, that'll be the dentist. With share of alcohol. Mafia, $416, not much. Definitely worth a share, and we have some cops. At last. PC Platonic. Okay. Bit random. But you're hired. George Gorshkov. You're hired. Yuji Sanu. You're hired for Team Asia. Still nothing in the detective front, but, you know. That's a couple of at least good cops to get. 21-year-old Alison Bell, City Hall intern, was brutally murdered at her apartment. We have to send 2 detectives to this one. Okay, I see. Right, so. Case and Kodo. We're sending out some good people for that one. Assault in a residential area. An obese man found himself stuck in an elevator, but when people attempted to help him out, he lashed out and began to strangle one of them. This is the 3rd time I'm late to work, and it's all because of this fucking elevator. It's not because of Team Asia. But they're going to go and sort it all out. Dante Gambino is a fan of ancient Greek poetry. He spends every free minute reading. But he's probably at the funeral home. Spends most of his time at work. Pongdana, you head along with Dowell. Take the SWAT team with you, just to be on the safe side. Because you're not getting Beasley. We were slightly too late for that. So, day 66, we have $117,000. Doing quite well, I think. Attempted murder in a residential area. An elderly concierge reports that he saw an angry girl through the window, attacking someone's car with a baseball bat, yelling, "Get out, you painted wretch! Come on, I know you can hear me. I will kill you myself." Van Kemp, you head out there. Leaving ourselves 3 cops behind. Serial murder frames found. And a report on the assault, and a report on drug possession. Wow, okay. Hello, Jack. I suspect you don't like the dentist nickname any more than I do. But let's just say that's who I am, and get down to business. Take a good look at the postcard I sent you. It points to a place where I hid something. Follow the clues, keep on the trail. Let's just say there's a reason I'm giving you a chance to catch me, but don't dare share this clue with the feds, or the trail will go cold, I promise you. And hurry. If you don't figure out the right place in the next 24 hours, I'll destroy all the evidence and walk away. Fuck. Right, okay. Can't really see. Oh, Jesus. Chief, you've gotten yourself into a dangerous game, and you can't win without evidence on the dentist. You hold in your hand a key to what happened to the victims. Look closely at the image on the card. It will help you figure out where the evidence is hidden. Send your detectives, but don't go around blindly guessing. I doubt you have the resources to get to all the possible places in time. Fuck, we do need detectives. Right, with so much going on here. Drug possession, wrong place, so he is at home. Team Asia took out the assaulter. Good. Frames found on the serial murder. Oh, it's 3 different people. No, just in case. God damn. Detective Case fell into a violent trap set by the dentist and was declared dead on the scene. Mr. Boyd, after the needless death of Detective Case, the guys had a quick word and we decided we can't keep going on assignments like this without SWAT support.
410A complete.
What the fuck? Card number 1. With 3 different frames. Oh no. Right. So let's try and piece this shit together then, right? We have very little to be found there. Oh, we can flip it. Right, okay. We have so much on the go at the moment. Jesus Christ. Right. Oh, fuck me. Kabilius. Take Jorgensen with you. You're not getting the lead officer, lead detective, and you're not getting a SWAT team, but please, take out Dante Gambino all the same. Arson at the Freiburg Birth Control Union? We're sending Mo out there to that one. Right. The dentist may have hidden evidence here about the murder of Alison Bell. That's Papa Carl's Pizza. Slice Pizza. Holy House Pizza. Or Double Olive Pizza. Right, I think we can rule out Holy House. Slice pizza, the 3 frames we have, one of them has a slice of pizza on the guy's jacket, one of them has 2 olives, and one of them has a pizza slice with a mustache, which I presume is going to be the Papa one. So, Kodo and Mole take a SWAT team, go out to Double Olive. Derek Allen at Sophocles Theatre of Drama. Mr. Boyd, My attempts to raise the ratings of Justice for All failed and I was let go, but I'm getting ready to launch a new TV project. This time about the harsh everyday life of ordinary police officers. For the pilot episode, I need 2 cops we can ride around with for several hours. We'll go around the city in a police car and record various real-life stories. Your officers will be rewarded $300 and you'll get a more impressive bonus. This time we do have a real budget. Don't care. Attempted murder. Officers caught and unharmed. Offender caught, officers unharmed rather. Drug possession report. Kubilius and Jorgensen. We took in Dante. Taking Beasley up to 1,090 points. So we could arrest Dante Gambino for $14,000. Or we could start to investigate Federica La Terza. Don't think we're going to bother just yet. Officer Murata somehow learned about the postcard from the dentist and... yeah, that's a she, clearly. Is up in arms that you've been suppressing evidence. Fuck off. Demanded that I take action immediately, or he's taking this directed to the prosecutor's office. I convinced her to sit on it for a couple more days, but we have to do something fast. Ryoka Murata, 20-0, and now being an absolute cunt and working against us. Could be time to get Murata killed. Okay. Fraud at Fortune Bank. A bank employee reports that a suspicious man came to the bank. He's obviously trying to cash a forged check. The cashier also says that the man is hiding something under his jacket. Team Asia. Despite the fact that Murata is a turncoat cow, you go ahead. Serial murder report. Must be the wrong place. There's no evidence here. Investigation started on the arson. Okay. So let's try Papa Carl's. Kadu, Mole, SWAT team. Theft in the market. Michael Gibson was only away from his vegetable shop for 2 minutes, and someone managed to steal a big cart filled with watermelons. I bought that hauler a month ago. Bright orange, easy to spot. The thing weighs almost 500 pounds, so they can't have gotten far. Mongdana, Kemp, Vandal. Leaving 4 cops behind, just on the off chance that something serious happens. We have about 18 hours left to solve the case of the dentist. The suspect is sitting in a chair, obviously very nervous. He grows very agitated when he sees the police and starts banging his foot on the floor. Rush the suspect. Ready your gun and slowly approach the suspect. Watch the suspect. Ready gun. Slowly approach. The man suddenly jumps up and grabs the woman standing next to him, putting a huge knife to her throat. He knows the police are there for him. My friend, you're going to find yourself in a body bag. You better release that hostage quick. Let go of the woman, get out of here. We're not here for you. I know it's not your fault. Let's just go down to the station and talk about this. Murata's gone to 21-0. It's just a shame we hate her now. Report on serial murder. Must be the wrong place. There's no evidence here. It's gonna be Slice. Kodo. Mole. SWAT team. On you go. Across the market there's an elderly couple rolling a big blue cart filled with fruit that looks like watermelons. Interrogate the elderly couple. Continue the search for the criminals. Hit the man with a nightclub. Nice stick, surely. And twist the woman's arms behind her back and throw her to the ground. Continue the search. Around the farmer's market there are 3 carts. One of them is orange, filled with watermelons. 3 women are carrying something over to a small truck. Arrest the woman. Good day, ladies. Did you see anyone suspicious come through here? Perhaps some watermelon stealing scumbags? Or watch until someone goes to the orange car. Watch till someone goes to it.
911 complete.
That was a reasonable thing to do. Trespassing on a farm. Bill Buckler said that no less than 20 cultists have taken up residence on his farm. They claim that the house and the surrounding acreage belong to them. The Lord has given unto us this land for our suffering, according to Buckler's unwanted guests. Some of the cultists are armed. Kabilius, Jorgensen, Dowell, Robbins. Jump the paddy wagon, let's go! If this turns out to be Holy House Pizza, by the way, I'm going to be raging. I wonder if the frames were maybe these are actual... Great. Report on trespassing. I'm not happy about that. It gave us 3 frames. And obviously it's the right one is the one that wasn't on the frames. 3 new frames on the arson. It's not enough. Might be in our best interests to hire another detective. We're gonna do it now. I mean, I'm not convinced it's actually the right thing to do, but... So that was a very, very tough day. We're gonna declare case dead. Where are we? Yeah, because we could do with hiring for shift B.
So I went downstairs figuring I'd find some mercenary or an escaped serial killer or some other lowlife I'd put away, right? But when I hit the lights, I saw a young kid. Couldn't have been 20. Skinny, dirty. Didn't even have a real weapon, just a rusty shiv. He just stood there, didn't say anything. My whole career, I've been staring down the most dangerous people in the country, and the only one to get into my house and scare my family to death was just some kid about to crap his pants. And I pointed my gun at him, and he just stood there with his mouth open.
Bad luck for him.
He was pretty lucky to still be alive. And you know what? It was you that saved him.
I think you have me confused with somebody else, Ethan.
No. Listen. All these years, me and Marla joked about how dangerous my job is. We figured that sooner or later someone would sneak into our house and cut us to pieces, yeah? Pretty dark jokes, but innocent enough. And Marla asks me not to jump into gunfights when she kisses me on the cheek before I leave for work. It's like we figured that if we joke about stuff like that, then it'll never actually happen. But, while I trained my gun at the kid's nose, I finally realized someone really can get into our house. Someone really can cut us to pieces. Now that it finally happened, I can't make any more jokes like that. Marla won't laugh anymore. She'll burst into tears and stay in bed all day crying, hating me more and more every second. So I figured the only way out of the situation was to show her that if someone really does dare to break into our house, he's guaranteed to get a bullet in the face. He'll die right there on the living room carpet.
God, Ethan, didn't know you were so bloodthirsty.
I'm telling you, Jack, I was serious about shooting this kid right there where he stood. I was about to pull the trigger. But then I remembered you. Remembered 1,000 years ago, we went to the lake and had some beers after an ethics lecture at the academy. I was all angry with that professor, Laszlo, yeah. Remember what he always told us? Being a good policeman is very simple. You just need to keep doing the right thing. I hated those pretentious speeches. I cussed Laszlo up and down and said, if you always do what's right, you've turned yourself into a robot. And you just sat there, drunk eyes staring into the distance. And you were all calm and said, no, Ethan, it's the other way around. To do the right thing takes everything you got as a human.
I said that. Oh, what an idiot I was.
Come on, Jack, it's not funny. When things get bad, it's those moments you gotta be hopeful and stay human. And I did just like you said. I stayed human. And then I slapped the cuffs on the kid in one quick move. Just like Bobby Flash.
Bobby Flash?
What? You don't remember Evening Freeburg, the old news column? Stories about the cop hero Bobby Flash? Yeah, I heard they even published a book a few years ago.
Oh, that Bobby Flash.
Yeah, that Bobby Flash. How can you not remember Bobby Flash? We all argued at junior high about which one of us would be Bobby Flash when he grows up. Oh, I'm no Bobby Flash. Hero cop would never think about shooting a terrified teenager. But wait a minute. If I'm not Bobby Flash, then maybe you are.
Yeah, maybe so.
Huh. Well, time for the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been the first time since maybe about 8 episodes ago that I feel like the game has been genuinely quite challenging. I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm going to keep playing, obviously. But it will be on another episode. So, till then, please like, subscribe and comment. And I thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, friends.